My name is Marcus Dinanga, striker. I was in a sticky place, in a bad kind of way, on the dry patch as I was scoring at the start of the season, and went through a patch where I didn't know how to kind of get back on that rhythm again, and I reached out to Miles because I kind of needed someone to help me kind of change my mindset. My experience working with Miles was really good. I found it really helpful with literally everything. That is, it showed me some things that I knew, but just even just recapping and just knowing that these things could help me with what was going on with my situation at the time. So I found it really helpful. I learned so much. I've learned things like just to be kind of bulletproof. That was the main stuff for me. Bulletproof mindset. Um, how to kind of handle stuff with managers, and different situations that's happening in my career at that time. Like I had a situation with the manager, and he kind of helped me to kind of a way to kind of go around it and go, what's the word, um, kind of deal with it, and just how to approach the whole situation and things like, even before matches, meditating, and things like, yeah, things like obviously learning different characters of people around me, kind of dealing with people as well, and yeah, just like stuff like that. I just, yeah, it's so much, but I've gone blank at the moment. So yeah, things like me getting dropped, which was a kind of a shock to me. And I think it was a week before or a couple of days before we spoke about shock moments, and me getting dropped. It was a shock, and I didn't know how to handle it at the time. I didn't know if I wanted to go speak to the manager on the match day or speak to him a few days after, because I was so angry at the time. Um, and yeah, we kind of spoke about it, and when that situation did come, I knew straight away what I had to do, and I gave him more time, and I had more time to think about it. I spoke to Miles again, and when I did go speak to the manager, and the way I had to come across to the manager, and kind of little things like communication, is that different? And yeah, and just letting things off my back and off my shoulders, so I can feel light as a person, and I can grow. So things like that kind of, I spoke to Miles about it, and then these things happened, and yeah. So as I said earlier, I needed something. I felt like I needed something. I didn't know what it was at the time. Um, and I had loads of time to think about it. I searched loads of things on YouTube and stuff like that, people that can kind of help, but you never really had someone that could kind of tell you exactly what you needed, personal to you. So, um, and me finding Miles, and Miles kind of helping me through that, and realizing this is what I need. It was a no brainer for me to kind of say yes to Miles. Yes, I want some help, and this is the kind of help that I need at the time that I had, and the situation that I was going through at the time, and it's changed my whole season around. I did think about, maybe do I want to pay? Is it actually going to work? But Miles told me at the start, from the start of the thing, he said to me that what you're going to learn from this program is going to be, you're going to be so grateful, and you're going to be so, you're never going to think about the payment that you've paid, or the money that you've done, and your time that you spent, and then you're going to be bulletproof. Your mindset is going to be bulletproof, and that's all I need to hear. That my mindset is going to be bulletproof, because that's all I wanted. Because I knew that I always had, um, kind of, not weak minded, but I knew that some things can get to me, and I didn't want that normal. I knew that for me to get to the top and where I want to be, I had to do this for myself and kind of invest in myself, um, and these things money can't buy. So me having this kind of knowledge, and um, and tools that I have, that Miles taught me, it's gonna it's gonna help me basically to the rest of my life. And again, it's priceless. They can't really put money onto it. Everyone's got all kind of own traits in life. Not everyone's gonna like you, and to always say things and tell the manager how you feel, and trying to have kind of a relationship with the manager. Um, and I've kind of learned, and I'm kind of going through life now, knowing that I don't want to kind of keep things inside. I kind of been a closed off person, um, and I've kind of learned as well that I can kind of deal with these things myself as well, with obviously different tools that I've learned, um, and kind of not to hold no grudges towards anyone. Um, and yes, and obviously I just want positivity around me. Um, and yeah, it's way more. And again, you just kind of have to experience it, and learn. Then you obviously you know how I'm kind of feeling at the moment. So, I'm in a great place, that I haven't been in a long time, but probably I've never been in. To be honest, especially my mindset now. As I say, I see things totally different, um, and I use the tools need every day. I could say that every day, and I try kind of even help people through things that I kind of know now, um, to kind of help some people if they're going through some similar things. Um, but it's something that kind of recommend to everyone. I'm a better man, even in my relationship with my missus, um, and she can see that, she can kind of see the progress and kind of how I deal with things, even in our relationship, and with different situations or different, kind of views in life with things. Um, I just feel like I'm more at peace with myself as well. Um, and I feel like I've grown. It's only been 3 months, but I feel like I've grown at least, I mean, 8 months or something. So, and I've learned so many things that I feel like I should have known. I mean, I'm 26 now, so I feel like I should have known. But kind of Miles, as I said, he's not just a coach; he's more of a friend as well. So, um, and he's not just doing it for for the cause or for the program. I think he actually cares as well. So me kind of feeling that careness as well, that kind of love. Um, he kind of gave me that trust to kind of work with him and kind of give him my all, and make him, and kind of give him that trust so he can help me as well. As I said, I feel like I've come a long way to to from 3 months ago to now. People can see it, I can see it, so it definitely worked. And yeah, I would recommend people to join Miles' program, because I feel like it'll benefit them. If I kind of known this earlier in my career, maybe my career would have went definitely would have went a different route. Um, but I'm just happy that I've kind of done it now. That it's not out of the way, but it's nothing that I can look back and regret that I should have done. Um, and it's something that I'm grateful that I've done, and I kind of recommend everyone to do it if you kind of wanna have that bulletproof mindset, and you want to get to the top, and you want to get to where you really want to be, and just make sure kind of give it your all. And um and yeah, if you don't want to kind of look back and with no regrets, so if you definitely want, um a professional high, the difference between Premier League and the rest of the leagues and the top professionals, I think you definitely need a bulletproof mindset. So that's why I recommend, if you want to get to the top. Definitely. I would like to thank Miles for helping me through my career, um in these last 3 months. Um because I was, as I said, I was in a bad place where I didn't know kind of where to go. Um and I would have paid anything at that point. Um and for me to find Miles at that time, in my life, and kind of believe what he told me that's gonna happen, and it actually happened, and I seen it myself. Um, I just gotta say I'm grateful. I'm grateful, and I'm over the moon. I'm happy, man, because where I am, money can't buy. So, definitely, I'd like to say thank you for tomorrow's 100%. 100% feel like I have released the player and the man within.